Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today we're going to find out how good is the Pentax K-S1, K-S2, K-30, K-50, K-70, and K-P actually are in regards to shooting as a pro, getting paid gigs and things like that in low light situations. The reason I mention all those cameras is they are very similar in regards to the autofocus system that they use. And in regards to low light capabilities as well. Now, the K-30, which is what I used in the video, is the oldest of the bunch. I believe it was K-30, K-50, K-S1, K-S2, then K-70, then K-P. Now, what you are about to see here, no, there are no typos in regards to the ISO. It actually was that ISO. Um, so when you see 8,000 ISO, 10,000 ISO, that is actually what it was. I'm not making any of this up. Well, anyway, without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, so this was a special event. The gentleman there is actually the pioneer of salsa dancing in Toronto, and he was being interviewed. I wanted to capture that, and I liked the bokeh effect in the background. And this here, I just wanted to do an artistic shot in regards to a silhouette with action, with a big bright light in the back. And this here's the MC with his itinerary in his hand, and pointing at people in the crowd as he's doing his announcing. Now this one here was part of the salsa dance event. It was a lot of really intense action. However, I at the time was only using the kit lens. I did have my 50mm with me, but I wanted to capture some wider angles. I just didn't have enough space because the place was absolutely packed. So I had to just do what I could with what I had to use in regards to the environment. However, as you can see, it is fully capable of all this. Now, the actual ambient lighting was just the club lights, and along with the club lights, a lot of video was being taken, so I was also using the video lights. I didn't use any flash for any of these. It's just a matter of just trying to kind of predict what was about to happen before it happened and just pay attention to the dance moves and stuff. And along with my photography, especially with events and nightclubs and stuff like that, I always try to capture a moment that tells the story, where you can get an essence of the ambience and the feel. Yeah, so that's pretty much my style. I do try to pay attention and look very carefully as to what's really happening all around me. Sometimes it is overwhelming, but as you can see, I mean, all this was shot on the Pentax K-30, and it was completely and utterly capable, no problem. The only issue I actually did have, which shouldn't be a surprise, is with some of the low light photography, I did have to use my phone to help the camera actually acquire focus. It was limited, especially when you're using the kit lens, because it's f3.5. It's just not enough. Especially when the ambient lighting in the club is actually pretty dim. But overall, I mean, if you have a KS1, KS2, K30, K50, K70, or KP, I don't see any reason whatsoever why you would not be able to actually get a paid gig in a low light situation. The image quality is absolutely phenomenal. Um, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's really nothing else that I can suggest, or any unforeseen circumstances that I can think of. The Pentax has been known for their low light capability, high ISO with good clean images, even with an APS-C. They're fully capable. And I mean, I was a resident nightclub photographer for a few years. I had actually started with the K200D, which that's a totally different story, and I am not going to put those images up because they're really. I quickly realized that camera was not going to work, and then I upgraded to the K-30, and then went on from there. But using the K-30, even with the kit 1855 and the DAL 5200 WR and the 51.8, all the nightclubs, they were all happy with the images. There were no issues, nothing. They kept calling me back every year. So, you know, every week, every month, every year. So, yeah, there you go. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Anyways, guys, you'll see me on the next video.